there, Scorpio. Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in to my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. This is a general love reading for the sign of Scorpio for the month of March 2021. This is a general love reading, so I want to remind all of my viewers that this can apply to any kind of situation or circumstance that you might be dealing with, and it can also apply to any type of relationship, romantic or otherwise. Don't forget, be flexible with the energy. You might be represented by any of the characters that shows up in the cards, regardless of gender. You could feel like this is a personal reading for you. You could feel like a cross watcher for somebody else. Parts of the reading may resonate while other parts may not. So take what does and leave behind the rest. My intention is to reach those that need this message and will benefit from it. So obviously, I hope you enjoy it. I hope that it resonates for you, but more importantly, I hope that you feel like it's beneficial to you and worth your time. We're going to get started here right away after a couple more shuffles. I just want to say welcome to any brand new viewers. Thanks for joining me. You can find more specific information in the description box. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you for your support. Thanks for coming back and viewing more of my readings. I hope they continue to resonate, and I hope you continue to enjoy them. Sylvester's here. He's in my lap. He's sleeping. You can't really see him. You can see his fur. So I'm trying to maintain a level lap so he doesn't slip out. I am in a rocking chair. So if I look like I'm in a stiff, awkward, seated position, it's because I am. Trying to keep myself level so he can have a nice nap. Because he deserves a good... Who doesn't deserve a good nap? Cats do. They take them all the time because they deserve them. Okay, Scorpio, let's go ahead and get started and see what's in the cards for Scorpio for March 2021. Here we go. We're going to start off with the Emperor in reverse, paired with the Moon in reverse. He's making adjustments. This is probably going to be better for me because now I don't have to sit with my feet in an awkward position on the floor. Okay. The Queen of Wands in reverse. The World. Eight of Pentacles. Ten of Wands in reverse. Ten of Swords, and the Hanged Man in reverse. So we have a Queen of Wands on the table, Scorpio. This could be your energy or somebody that you're dealing with. This person feels disagreeable to me. They're dealing with some shadow energy for sure. I get the feeling like this person's kind of saying, well, if you don't see things my way, then we need to bring an end to this. If you can't see my perspective, then there's an ending here. This Queen of Wands, I am getting the feeling that this person's not willing to put in a lot of work into a certain situation. Not willing to put in the effort, but kind of taking a stand, calling the shots. Let's get some more cards on the table and see what else we get. The Page of Cups. Six of Pentacles. Strength. The Fool. King of Cups in reverse. I apologize for the glare on the cards. Two of Cups in reverse. King of Wands in reverse. And then we have the Hanged Man again in the upright, clarifying the Hanged Man in reverse. So this reading is about, this is a two-person reading. It's about a specific connection between a Queen of Wands and a King of Wands. I think this King of Cups is this King of Wands energy. This Emperor in reverse, I think, is actually this Queen of Wands energy. So I want to remind you, male or female, you can embody either of these people. But this Queen of Wands is, feels like she's calling the shots, or she's making some, she's expressing herself. She's making her perspective known, and she's saying, this is how it is, this is how it needs to be. And I get the feeling like she feels like she's being fair about this because she is being open, or she's expressing her opinion. In other words, maybe she's been keeping that to herself for a while, but I feel like she is saying, look, this is how I feel about it, and this is how it has to be. And because she is expressing her opinion about something, or her perspective regarding something, she feels like that's fair. She's being fair about this because she's being open about her own opinion. But in her mind's eye, at least, it's putting her in a position of having the ability to call the shots. And it has to do with this connection specifically. And I think this King of Wands, King of Cups in reverse, there could be a question as to the level of emotional energy being put into this relationship. Like the work's not getting done, or I'm not perceiving you doing the level of work that I think is necessary within this connection. And so we're going to bring this to an end. It's like this King of Wands is not willing to put in the effort, and because he's not willing to put in the effort, this Queen of Wands is like, okay, then it's ending. Then it's over. Because the way I see it, if you can't make this effort, if you can't do the job that's expected of you, or do the job that's required of you in order to make this work, then we have to let this go. This could be a romantic, intimate connection. Doesn't have to be. It feels like it probably is, or at least was at one time, but again, it doesn't have to be. That's just kind of the vibe I'm getting so far. We'll see what else we get with some more cards. It's almost like this Queen saying, look, you know, you have the ability to take control over this situation, but since you're not doing anything, I'm gonna say, here's my perspective on the situation. You're not doing your job, so we're gonna call it. It's over. But you could very well easily change this if you decided to take the reins and do what you need to do. Do your job. But this king doesn't have any emotional investment in doing the work that she's kind of expecting or requiring of this person. Let's get some more cards on the table. Ten of Wands again. This time in the upright. Nine of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Three of Cups. Ace of Cups. Strength again, but this time in reverse. Five of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have the Empress in reverse. So we have the Emperor and the Empress in reverse. We have the King and the Queen of Wands in reverse. This probably, at least at one time, was a very dynamic duo, a power couple, if you will. For me, the Queen and King of Wands is kind of like Jay-Z and Beyonce, right? I think that they're the shake, rattle, and roll couple. They're the couple that gets the job done. They're the couple that when they walk into the room together, everybody turns their head to look. They can make shit happen. I think this Queen of Wands was reluctant or feeling insecure about, or maybe not certain about, sharing her perspective with this King of Wands. I think she's come to some kind of conclusion regarding this relationship, that she's not getting what she needs from this King of Wands, and therefore she's ready to bring an end to it. I think she may have even said something to the effect of, hey, look, all you needed to do was open the door and let me in to make this work, but you're not even doing that. I think that there is a really significant lack of effort or emotional investment or energy being put into this connection, specifically at least by this King of Wands, or at least that's the perception of this Queen of Wands, that this person's not doing his fair share to keep things going the way she wants things going, or the way they have been going. This Queen of Wands may have even expressed and said, look, you know, I've got other people waiting in the wings. Once I end this, it's not like I'm just going to be high and dry and left without a partner or someone, you know, someone to collaborate with. I got other people that would love to have a connection with me and a relationship with me. I'm going to start something new as soon as this is over. But I feel like this Queen of Wands is almost communicating with this King of Wands as almost an ultimatum or a last chance. You have this chance now. I'm letting you know how I feel. I'm giving you this opportunity to change your ways if you don't want this ending. But you have to decide if you care. Do you want to invest? Do you want to nurture this relationship or not? Because if you don't, it's over. This does not necessarily feel hostile. In other words, I don't feel arguments or conflict in that sense. It feels more like a confrontation. I know that this is how you feel about the situation. You're just not expressing yourself. Instead, you're showing how you feel through a lack of effort. So you don't even have to say the words. You don't have to say how you feel, because your lack of effort tells me everything I need to know, according to this Queen of Wands. That you would rather just let go of this relationship and relieve yourself of this burden. I think this is almost a effort on this Queen's part to, again, take the reins, take control, where she may have felt like she didn't have control, because I think she felt a little bit insecure about having this kind of confrontation with this individual. But I think that she feels like she's being fair and sincere by telling it like it is, and expressing herself in this manner. Let's get some more cards out here for Scorpio. The Emperor, this time in the upright position. Excuse me. King of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Wands in reverse. Four of Swords in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. Four of Wands in reverse. Seven of Pentacles. And then the Knight of Wands. So this feels like this could be a broken relationship, broken marriage. Or that it's got the potential to be that. Something long-term that is now unstable, that might be breaking apart. It is likely with this Queen of Swords coming out here, because I think all these court cards are actually representing both of these two people. I don't think that there's not external parties involved in this situation. This King of Pentacles in reverse is definitely this King of Wands, and this Queen of Swords is representing this Queen. And it may be, with her clarifying this King of Cups, it may be that she's left part of her concern out of the conversation or the confrontation, and that is that she's not addressing the lack of emotional investment that this king has within this relationship. In other words, she's not talking about the emotional part. She's talking about the connection itself. So it may not be romantic, but it feels like at least at one time it was, or could have been. But I feel like that piece is being left out of the conversation or left out of the confrontation. She's not talking about his feelings. She's not asking him, do you still love me? Or she's not asking him, are you emotionally invested in this connection? I don't feel like that's a part of this conversation or this dynamic. It's more about the level of effort, work effort. So this could be a working relationship. It could very well be a partnership, business partnership. Does not have to be romantic. I think this queen is hopeful that this king will take some time and digest the information that he's receiving or the communication that he's receiving before he makes a decision or before he acts or before he responds. Or she's hopeful that due to the conversation or the interaction between these two, that it's going to make him stop and think, okay, what's my next move? Or how do I fix this? How do I go about fixing this now that I know how this queen feels? There might be the sense that this king is taking advantage of this queen, or that might be her perception. You're taking advantage of me. We're only still connected because you're getting something out of this connection. Again, maybe business, it's a business partnership. There could be some kind of financial investment. There could be assets that they have together. There's some kind of indication that this king is taking advantage of this queen, or that's the motive behind this connection lasting the way it has. Because I think that under other circumstances, these two may already have parted ways. It feels like there is more of a long-term investment here, and the decision is, do we keep this going or not? If we keep this going, then I need to have things my way, says the queen, because I've got other prospects out there. I have other people who are interested in what I have to offer, and I'm ready to jump on those opportunities if you're not going to play your part, share, in the responsibility, the workload, the investment, whatever that looks like for you, Scorpio. Let's get some more cards out here. Ace of Wands in reverse. 10 of Cups in reverse. Nine of Wands in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. Two of Pentacles again. Five of Cups. Judgment. And then we have Four of Pentacles. So this is very interesting because this is one of those readings that's fun, really fun for me, because every set that I'm turning over is like another page in the story. And it's really reading like that as well. It's a very clear message. This is a troubled relationship. It could be too that this was a connection that wasn't a romantic connection, but there was this hope that it would turn into that. I think at least on this Queen's part, but she may have realized that she's been fighting for this emotional piece to this connection for a long time, and that it's not going to happen. And then expressing that to this king is kind of like an ultimatum. I thought this is where we were headed. It's obvious that that's not where it's headed. Here's my thoughts on this. And now you get to make your decision. Are you going to hang on to this relationship or not? Because if you're hanging on to it, then I need you to invest this level of energy, emotions, effort, so on and so forth. Because this queen feels like she's done more than her share. She's done fighting, and she's making that clear. And it could very well be, you know, the Three of Cups out here, it could very well be that she's been presented with a third party option. In other words, she does have someone waiting in the wings. I'm not sure that she's emotionally invested in that person waiting in the wings, but I think she's making it clear that there are other options she has available to her, and that she's ready to take a chance on those opportunities, but she wants to close this out first, or she wants to see if this has any life, if this current relationship has any life left in it. There is this indication, almost like, you know, at one time at least, if not currently, this Queen of Wands, I think, feels like that this could have been really something. This could have been something, this connection, whether it's business, relationship, romantic, or otherwise, or both. There was something about this connection that could have, I mean, again, a power couple, you know, this type of really solid, powerful energy between these two people, where it could have gone places and benefited other people and made other people happy. There's just this energy that what could have been, we could still have this, but I need you to invest in this if you want what could have been, because I've been putting my all into this and you're not. I'm going to get this one last round out. Scorpio, we have the Ten of Wands again in reverse. Seven of Swords. Six of Swords. There's the King of Cups in the upright position. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Cups in the upright this time. The High Priestess in reverse. And then the Page of Wands. Okay, so this queen feels led on. She feels deceived. She feels taken advantage of. This whole reading is what's going on in this Queen of Wands head, and how she's reacting to the circumstances at hand with regard to this King of Wands. She feels deceived. She feels taken advantage of. She feels like this king is only in it because he feels like there's something in it for him, and it has nothing to do with a romantic or intimate connection. But I think that was at least the motive for this Queen of Wands. That it was at least going to turn into that, if it wasn't already that. And she does have someone waiting in the wings, and this King of Cups to me is indicating someone else. someone else's energy that she might be moving toward or escaping to. She's realizing she has another option that she could take advantage of. But I think that she's also expressing, this isn't what I wanted in the first place. I wanted you, and you're not giving me the energy I need, so I need to give you this ultimatum because we need to call it if it's not going to work the way I want it to work. And it's unfortunate because I think that this is more than just a broken relationship. There is a loss here that will be grieved because there's more to this connection than just the connection itself. I think that there may have been something that these two were building together. There could have been a home. There may have been a family. There may have been, some kind of business opportunity or something of that nature, or something they were creating together. But I think once this is let go, there's going to be more loss than just the connection itself. And Scorpio, I will say, I can't necessarily see the outcome, but what I can see in the cards is, at least in this point in time, this King of Wands response is inactiveness, a lack of care, a lack of emotion, a lack of effort. Now, if this Queen of Wands has not had this conversation with this King yet, this could be this King's current energy, and perhaps that would change once this conversation is had. Once this King realizes what's been going on in this Queen's head and she's forthright and upfront about it. So if you haven't yet had this conversation and you're resonating with this reading, Scorpio, and you're identifying as this Queen of Wands, I can't tell what the King's response will be, just what the current energy is. If you've had the conversation, it doesn't look like there's a lot of hope. If you have not had the conversation, then I can't tell if the conversation itself will change how this King feels. We're going to get a Dreams of Gaia tarot card, and then we're going to wrap this up. I'm at 27 minutes, not bad for time. It's possible this Queen of Wands is held back for a while with regard to this conversation, because I think she's felt insecure about it. And it could be that she's felt insecure about giving up. I'm going to take this card. About giving up this relationship itself, or giving up what's connected to this relationship. Because there is a sense of reluctance, or feeling hesitant about coming forward to talk to or confront this King. And we have the 10 of Earth, or 10 of Pentacles in reverse. This is a potential blockage. And I'm going to read this from the book, and then we're going to wrap it up, Scorpio. I feel for you if you're going through this situation. It feels very challenging, for sure. Again, I don't necessarily see an outcome in this set of cards, because either if the conversation has been had or if it's going to be had, then there's no indication of how this King will respond. Or perhaps if the conversation's been had, it's possible that there needs to be some time that passes before this King takes action or responds in the manner that he's going to. So there is an indication that there will be a pause in between the actual conversation or confrontation and then this King's response. In other words, he might take some time, step away from the situation, reflect on what's going on, and then react to it. So the potential blockage of the 10 of Earth is a very small paragraph. I'll display the card for you in the upright. Here we go, Scorpio. You have every reason to be happy, and yet the reversed 10 of Earth symbolizes an element of dissatisfaction or uneasiness. Everything has manifested as you had hoped, and still you feel that something is missing. The appearance of this card reversed symbolizes a need to determine the source of your discomfort And if there is no external cause or reason, it is time to look within. So obviously I think the missing piece, at least for this Queen of Wands, is that emotional connection that just simply seems to be absent with regard to this King. And again, I feel strongly that this connection, there's a lot to it. There's a lot of meat to this connection. This connection, at least at one time, had legs. These two, again, a power couple, a lot of energy, a lot of ambition, creativity, drive, willingness to shake, rattle, and roll and make things happen. It's all there except for this emotional piece, which is what this Queen wants. So Scorpio, I'm going to leave that here. I hope that the reading was enjoyable. I hope that it resonated for you. More importantly, I hope you got something out of it. If it did resonate, please like, share, subscribe. I wish the best for you as you work through this situation. Would be forever grateful if you would leave some feedback and kind of let us know what your story is all about if you're willing to share. I wish all the best for you again. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Thanks, Scorpio. Bye.